English Steps Podcast.
From Speak English with Adam and Eve.
Ever feel like your mind just empties when someone asks, "So, how was your weekend?" even though you did do things?
Welcome back to Speak English with Adam and Eve, your cozy place to learn easy English through real-life conversations. I'm Eve.
And I'm Adam. Today, we're showing you how to survive the classic weekend conversation with zero panic and sound natural in English.
You'll hear our very real weekend stories, learn how to make small talk without freezing, pick up 10 must-know phrases, and find out if you're more stay-at-home or let's go.
So, relax, listen in, and let us guide you through easy, realistic English for weekend catch-ups.
I swear, sometimes your brain just scrolls through a blank feed when you get that question. You start doubting if you even had a weekend at all.
I know that feeling. You end up just saying, "It was fine," and hope nobody asks for details. Inside, you're reviewing your weekend like checking old photos.
And then, hours later, you remember everything in the shower. Suddenly, you've got a weekend story, but your shampoo bottle is the only witness.
That's so true. So, let's fix that today. We'll show how to actually talk about your weekend in English with simple words and real personality.
Honestly, Adam, you and I have completely different weekend styles. I'm firmly in team stay-at-home.
And I'm team out and about social mode activated, talking to 10 people until I forget my own name.
That's your sign you went full Adam. For me, a good weekend is a blanket, a book, and maybe a quiet friend.
But those differences make catch-up talk so interesting. Weekend stories aren't just English practice, they show who you are.
And no matter your style, you'll find your voice today. Plus, this episode is perfect for B1 learners and A2 friends can still join. So my weekend started innocent just coffee, but then I bumped into a friend, which turned into two, and suddenly someone said, "Let's go out of town."
Classic domino effect. You said yes in a second, no plan, just vibes. Suddenly, it's a real-life group chat in the car, everyone suggesting something different.
We got lost and ended up at a random farm judged by cows. But we finally reached this small hill, sat on the hood, shared music and nostalgia. It was nothing special, but it felt big.
That's the best kind of weekend little adventure. Big memories. And then, of course, you didn't stop there.
Of course not. Saturday night, another small get-together. By the time I got home, I was wiped totally out of energy. Sunday became my recovery mission.
Meanwhile, my Saturday was low-key but busy. Quiet morning, a little music, then into serious adult mode chores, laundry, errands.
I love that. You do all the work so you can actually relax at night. That's responsible living.
Yeah. So by evening, I was free for a home cinema night. Friends over, popcorn, movie pauses for silly comments. The room was a mess by the end.
But that's the best part. Make a mess together, clean together. After that, you even did meal prep and got ready for the next week. That's serious calm.
Not perfect, but ready for Monday. And you tried my style for Sunday, right?
I tried. I started with quick errands, but then I locked myself out. Keys inside, me outside, forced to wait and breathe. Life said, "Surprise, you're not in control."
Sometimes you just have to make the most of it. Even when things go off plan. You still did a bit of meal prep and ended the weekend tired, but a good kind of tired.
Exactly. My usual way is fun first, stress later. Yours is kind to future you. But both can work. You just have to make the most of your time, perfect or not.
Couldn't agree more. And that's the lesson. Make your weekend your own and use the language that fits your life.
Let's slow down and highlight a few useful words from our stories. First, low-key, for when things are calm and simple.
Next is catch up on, when you finally do tasks you missed. Like, I need to catch up on laundry.
Run errands means all those little outside tasks, supermarket, post office, bank.
I'm wiped means you're beyond tired. And don't forget, on a whim, doing something suddenly, no plan.
Last ones, nostalgia for those warm old memories. And make the most of it, using your time well, even if things aren't perfect.
So, 3 big takeaways. First, weekend talk is real-life English, and it's okay if you freeze for a second.
Second, your style, quiet or chaotic, both give you real stories and phrases to use. Third, making the most of it is more important than having a perfect plan.
Your next step is simple. After this episode, try telling us, are you team stay at home or team let's go? Just one detail from your weekend.
And if you enjoyed learning with us, please hit subscribe and like. It helps more learners join our cozy space. We'll let you go live your life now.
This is Adam.
And this is Eve. Thanks for listening to Speak English with Adam and Eve. Bye.